Hello, YouTube. Hope everyone is well since we saw you last. So, we are going to jump in today and talk about some recent things that Cheryl on the YYC end has thrifted and how we go about deciding what those things replace. Because her and I both like to do the same sort of thing. She sometimes is a little bit better at it than I am. But the idea is theoretically, we like to have when one thing comes in, one other thing goes out. So, this is going to be that thought process and the ways we look at things when they come in to decide what's going to go out. So, Cheryl, let's have a look at the pile.
Yeah, so what she said. So this is the pile. We'll look at all of these items first. I think 2 things from Poshmark and a couple of things from, I went to 2 new thrift stores this past week. So things from 2 new thrift stores here in Calgary and 2 things from Poshmark. So I'll show you all of these things, and then Charmaine and I will talk about sort of the questions that you might want to ask yourself when you need to be ruthless about, if I'm bringing this thing in because I love it, what are things I love a little bit less? How do I decide? What can I let go of or pass on to someone else? Like, don't just ditch it. We're not saying you throw things away. That's not helpful or sustainable. Sustainable. We're 2 minutes in. I already forgot how to pronounce words. Sustainable. So we're going to talk through how we figure that out, what that process looks like for Charmaine and for me, and we'll see how we do. This is the first thing. It's completely not going to go with what I'm wearing right now. I will put in proper photos of trying things on. This is a Theory faux leather bomber jacket that I got.
Is it faux leather?
It says faux leather, but I would have said faux suede because it feels soft, like, yeah. So I got this from a store called...
Here, it looks like fabric, so that's a bonus. Cool.
Yeah, I thought it was super cute. I like the fit. It's really comfy. I got this from a store called Urban Thrift. I've been following them on Instagram for a while. It's been on my to-do list to go there and check out the store for ages, and I just finally made it there, I guess, over the weekend. So that is item number 1. Item number 2 is Patrons of Peace, which is, you have some, this is actually Patrons of Peace that I'm wearing right now. And you have the kimono in this exact same pattern, don't you? We'll have to put that on Instagram again. Patrons of Peace, people, correct me if I'm wrong, Charmaine, maybe you know, is an Anthropologie brand?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay. So this is just a long sleeve crop shirt, deep V tie in the back. I was thinking of this for, I have a plain, somewhere in here, plain, really pale lilac, lavender color maxi dress. And I just thought this would be fun to wear over it and some other things. That is from Thrifty Princess Boutique. This is an Old Navy maxi dress. I love the print because it looks like lemons. Well, it is lemons, I guess.
It is lemons.
Not looks like, it is. This is from Poshmark. This shirt looks teeny tiny. I tried it on and it is adorable. I just love the hot air balloons. This is Anthropologie, I believe. Bear with me, I'll find the tag. There's nothing on the tag. This is also from Poshmark. This I found in a $5 bin at Thrifty Princess Boutique.
$5 bins are always good.
Right? Luna Moon is the brand. Look how cute this is. It's super thin. Like, you could put that over a tank top and a pair of jeans and I'm done. How cute is that?
That is really cute.
Yeah. And super light. Easy to wear in the summer. This, I think, was also from the same $5 bin. This is American Eagle. This was weird because I picked this up and thought, oh, I love the print. Apparently, I'm just such a floral person lately. I don't know what's happened to me. But it's size small from American Eagle, which I would, on no planet, have thought would fit me. Sorry, if I keep looking here to here. Charmaine's over here on my computer, which is sort of, I'm talking to her. But my phone is over here, so I'm sort of, like, we're screen recording over here. I'm filming over here, like... So if I'm looking in 2 places, you know why. Anyway, I would never have picked up a small from American Eagle and tried it on, but this...
See, that's why sizes don't matter.
I know, that's why sizes are stupid.
They make no sense, and they don't matter.
Along the same vein, this is a small from the Gap, and this is from a store called Trend in Kensington here in Calgary. Long maxi dress from the Gap. Sheer maxi dress, but it has such a great print, and I just thought it was awesome. So when I picked it up and I did, some of the classic things like, will the waist be big enough? Let's see. Yes, it's more than big enough. So I thought I have to try it on. And when I tried it on, it fit. And
you can try things on. We can't do that yet.
We can try things on, yes.
We can't. Most retail stores you can, but most thrift stores still it's a no-go.
Still can't. That is a bummer.
Nope.
These Max Studio pants, these are extra large. But again, I knew they'd be they're meant to be looser fit. They're really thin. I thought they'd be great to wear just over a swimsuit or wear to the beach or anything. Or I just thought they'd be comfy and really cute. These I think are also from Trend, but I might be mixing my stores up now. The last thing that I found from Trend, oh my gosh, I love these, Charmaine. So just tell me after you've taken a breath.
Oh God, should I brace myself at it?
Well, I don't know if you're going to love them as much as me. I just think they're great. These are Free People. Look, they've never been worn. The stickers are still on the bottom.
You have to come closer. You're too far.
I will come closer.
All I can see is the plastic on the bottom. Oh, they are cute.
Aren't they cute? Okay, I'll come closer this way. Hopefully now do I have to do one and one? Like one for the camera and one for you?
Go get your arm. Go get your arm.
But they're Free People patterned or cut out mules. I haven't lost it, right? Mules is the word. I said that and then doubted myself. Yeah. And I put them on.
Those are totally mules.
And they were so comfy. So comfy. And they just felt so good on my feet. And I loved the cutouts and the pattern. They've either never been worn
I've never seen the outside world.
Yeah, they've never, or someone just loved Free People so much they never took the plastic off. I don't know. But, I mean, they look like they have
Possible? Possible.
So, we can start with those, actually. Why not? Because I wish I could try them on. I can try them on, except the way I'm set up to film right now, no one can see my feet. I actually like these so much. You have to make sure
you take a picture of those.
I will. I will take a picture of those. I like these so much. I'm going to be out of frame if I go to my shoes. But anyway. I like these so much. I have 2 pairs of mules that I'd be willing to let go of because of how much I like these.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know. I just thought of that right away as soon as I bought these. So I have these.
Fair enough.
These are just from, what did you say, 9 West. But these are also thrifted. So these mules.
And they're also sort of a same color family.
Yeah. So these beige mules with just a little gold strap across the top. And these are okay. They've been comfortable enough. They've, done me just fine. But they're not as comfortable as these Free People ones. They flop around a little bit more on my feet. I also have these Steve Madden black ones, which are super cute too. But again, not as comfortable as the Free People ones. Not really.
Well, there we go.
Not really as interesting. Right?
Yep.
Not really as detailed. Not really as, I don't know, unique in my mind.
Agreed.
So that was the easiest decision.
And the only thing is those are black. So in theory, if you could wear black ones, I guess maybe a little further into the fall, but you're in Calgary, I'm in Newfoundland. Yes. Neither one of us really would have that option to wear a mule with no socks into the fall that you couldn't still do the beige ones with.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Somewhere warmer where you could go further into the fall.
Totally.
Then the black ones would work, but that's not weather-wise. Not going to work.
Totally fair. If I wanted to just get rid of one pair of mules, I'd go with the tan colored ones and keep the black. If I want to get rid of both, I can see getting rid of the black. But I'm just looking at my shoes right now, thinking, well, I have plenty of other pairs of black flats or black slip-ons. That would be fine. I don't think I'd be missing something big if I let the black mules go as well.
You're right. So, the beige ones are more interesting than both of those.
Totally. So that was the easiest decision to make.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Okay.
So now we're going to go backwards to the way we looked at these. So these are thin or lightweight, flowy, wide leg pants. Bit of a technical thing. We are back now. We just ended with talking about these pants. So these are pants. Yes, wide leg, elastic waist, flowy, kind of comfy pants. Something I have clearly none of. I own no wide leg
No,
pants.
no.
That's like saying Charmaine owns no wide leg pants. Nobody watching this video believes either of us right now. The first pair that I see that are an easy, again, this might be an easy decision. These sort of pajama style, slightly cropped, not really wide leg, more straight leg ones. These are Zara Basic. These are size large. I bought these at a thrift store. As you can see, the little hook closure doesn't want to stay closed. They don't fit me. They're like, I tried the neck trick. I keep saying this thinking people know it, but if you're trying something on at a thrift store, or if you pick something up and cannot try it on, maybe you've seen
Like
this trick, maybe you haven't. Like Charmaine, she can try things on. Where did you first see this? I first saw this on YouTube, but I don't remember who it was from. Do you remember?
No, I think I first saw this a long time ago. This might have been on the original Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, like way back in the day.
No.
It might have been when they were trying to
Really?
tell guys if they don't want to try on clothes because they're trying to cater to people who are trying to get in and out and get their shit
Like
done.
this goes all the way back to Carson?
I think it might.
Come
this might go back
on.
to Carson Chrisley. We might have to research this, but I think this might go back to Carson Chrisley.
Well,
I think it might.
thank you, Carson. Anyway, here's the trick. Take the pants, waistband around your neck. And this should tell you if they will fit your waist. It works. I showed this to someone and they were like, no, it works. Apparently another trick is if you take your #awkward elbow and put your elbow in the waistband from your elbow to the tip of your vulgar finger. I just totally lost the word. Middle finger. That is another indication that it should fit your waistband. However, none of those.
The only time I find that tricky sometimes is when it comes to jeans, because you need to know where the waist, like you check the rise of the jeans first to see where the waist is going to be. For pants, like it usually works because they sit on your actual waist. But sometimes if jeans are lower, I'll try that trick with my arm and it seems like it'll fit. And then I look at the zipper and it's like this big. It's like, nope, not going to do it.
Not going to work. This is a good point. What I was going to say about these pants, because both of those tricks you can see, if I went by both those tricks alone, these pants should have fit when I brought them home. But what neither of those tricks tell you is whether these pants will fit across my butt, which they did not. So, here we are with this easy decision. So, if these are coming in, these are going out. Bye.
Fair.
So that's another easy one.
Okay, so that's 2 easy ones.
That's 2 easy ones. I mean, it's going to get harder eventually. People are looking at us right now thinking, there is no thought process here. You haven't asked yourself any of those questions you talked about. But we're going to get there, because if we go on to this shirt. This is the American Eagle shirt, size small. Still weird. It has a little closure right here, which did pull a little when I tried it on. But I thought, well, that closure is low enough. If I were wearing this to work, I'd have to wear a tank top under it. So most likely I would just leave that open. So I wasn't worried about it.
Fair enough. Yep.
So let's pull out a couple things that are similar to that. It is long sleeved, sort of flowy, florally. So
and I kind of feel like just looking at that, there's going to be things with a similar vibe in there.
Yes, you can see this coming.
Long
sleeve, flowy, floral. Long sleeve, flowy, floral. Long sleeve, flowy, not floral, but similar sort of vibe. Long sleeve, floral, not flowy, more of a pajama style kind of vibe. That's not really all that similar. This is a kind of a blazer, well, jacket-ish thing. So let's work our way through comparing these to this, and then we'll see where we're at. So this is where what we were saying about the questions that you would ask yourself, the questions that I would ask myself, and we'll find out. They might be totally different when you're bringing one thing in and having to think of one thing to go out. So here are the questions that I would first ask in comparing this shirt to these 4. Obvious one is, just like with the pants, are there anything, is there anything here that obviously doesn't fit? And the answer to that is no. All 4 of these fit. Okay, so that makes it harder. Is there anything here that I really don't like? Not really. Harder
Okay.
again.
This one is going to get tricky.
Yeah. Is there anything here that I haven't worn? Then we have a yes. So, I haven't worn this.
Haven't worn the pajama one, really?
I know, weird, right? I've only worn this once.
Okay.
And I haven't worn this, but to be fair, this is relatively new. This was sent to me by our friend Denise. Charmaine and Denise and I have been having a fun time sending boxes of clothing back and forth to each other. Denise is a thrifter, a flea market finder, garage sale, vintage finder, super fun. So she sent me this. That's why I haven't worn it, because I haven't had it for very long and it got really hot.
You only got it recently.
Yeah.
Fair.
Now, this, I would say, in terms of the vibe, is the most similar to the shirt that's coming in. I would say, right off the bat, these are the most similar. Would you agree?
Yes, because the background is the same. The one is slightly more muted than the other, but the backgrounds are the same, and they do have the same sort of color palette, even though one's slightly more muted.
Yes. So, even if I haven't worn the other 3, it kind of comes down to these 2, because this I have only worn a handful of times.
Okay.
I don't really know why.
What have you worn it with? Because one of the questions that I come down to is, even if things aren't quite the same,
yep,
I look at what will I like. So let's say, I'm trying to think of something I brought in the other day.
Yeah. So one of your questions is, what can you pair it with when you're comparing items?
Will I wear them the same way? Like, I think I sent a picture of, I think it was sandals to you and Denise. So, okay, if these sandals come in, then a pair of sandals have to go.
So will you wear them with different things? Yes or no? Okay, I'm following you. So will I wear shirt?
Will you wear that blouse the same way that you'll wear the blouse that's coming in?
And no, I wouldn't, because this one is a bit longer, right? So it's a little bit more of a tunic length. This one I could wear with some different leggings or pants or jeans that I would not probably wear this one with.
Okay, so does that mean that the new one has more possibilities?
I would say yes.
Okay.
So now the other thing is color-wise, because color-wise, again, they're going to be similar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So color-wise, they're going to be similar. So I think we have to start eliminating some. So this one, I'm going to wear completely differently than the one that's coming in, right? So I think this can go back to its spot. Color-wise, this one is completely different than the one that's coming in. So it can go back to its home. And so now we're left with these 2.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of the general vibe of the 2, the sort of frills, like the frilly sleeve, the frilly collar, like I would say they both have a similar boho, peasant-y, relaxed kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But would I wear them with the same things? And again, I don't think that I would, because this I would wear with more plain, whatever plain means to me, or solid pants. Mm-hmm. This I would wear with more patterned bottoms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we agreeing so far?
That one has a tie at the neck, does it not? The one you're putting back right now?
It does, yes.
So that one you can also wear under things, like sweaters, jackets, sleeveless dresses, that sort of thing, which is not quite going to work for the other one.
Absolutely. So we really are left with these 2.
With 2.
So then the question becomes, I mean, is there an obvious answer to which one I like more? No, there isn't. I would say I really like both. So the question then becomes, which do I think I will get more wear out of?
Mm-hmm.
And would I wear them in a similar way? So,
Right.
and I think the struggle with not wearing this one might just come from not knowing what to put with it. I don't know.
It also, as you're standing there right now,
Yeah.
and just hold it next to yourself. It might be because you're a little bit far away, but just hold it next to yourself.
Yeah.
And look at yourself in either your computer or your phone.
I've maximized, like, your full screen on my computer. You're very tiny, so I can't really see myself. Tell me what you're seeing.
What I'm seeing is that it looks, as you hold it next to the dress / romper that you have on, it looks so similar.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
So similar from here.
Yeah. To this. Oh, it does have. Yeah, it really does have the same color palette and the same sort of motifs and everything. So really, I think we're overcomplicating this one because the obvious answer here is that this one can go. Clearly, I have similar colors,
and the other one comes in to replace it.
The other one comes in. All right. That's another decision made.
This is also how I keep from buying hangers. One thing goes in, one thing goes out.
Yes.
And hangers just change over.
Otherwise, yeah, I'd have 85,000 hangers. Okay, now we're on to short sleeve maxi dress. The interesting thing with this is, of course, I don't have another maxi dress that's completely sheer. Do I have other short sleeve maxi dresses? Of course. What kind of question is that? I'm obsessed with dresses lately. I love all the dresses. So what do we have?
That's because they're so easy.
This one is short sleeve, but it's not full length like that one.
So if you don't have a short sleeve maxi dress right now, then is that something that was a bit of a hole that you were looking to fill?
Well, I do have. I have one short sleeved maxi dress. This is the one short sleeved maxi dress that I have. I was saying I don't have a short sleeved one that's completely sheer like this is. So this is a bit different to anything that I have. In terms of maxi dresses that I have some long sleeve. I have a few tank top ones. I don't have a maxi dress that is short sleeved like that. And if we're being completely honest, I did. I have one sort of dress, like slip dress, kind of like this, that's on Poshmark right now. I have a little sort of Free People dress up on Poshmark right now. I have one maxi dress on Poshmark right now. So there's a couple things that I have gotten rid of in the last.
You have things on their way out.
I have things on their way out in the last little while. So I mean, I certainly wouldn't be brokenhearted, or I wouldn't feel like I was bending my own rules if this dress came in and there wasn't one that I see going out right now.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense? So yeah, this is the only short sleeve maxi dress that I have, and I don't see a huge similarity between the two.
I think those are two different occasions.
Yeah, I agree. So I feel like the dress is pretty safe.
Yeah, I think the dress is safe.
So we are now on to this, the kimono, and for that, I may go into a completely different category if this kimono is coming in, and I'll tell you why. So I have, this is the other, like long sleeve kimono style over shirt thing that I have. Again, not at all the same color-wise, not at all the same in terms of the fabric weight or anything. This I could get away with in fall, maybe even winter. It's thicker. The sleeves are a bit different. But because of that, if I don't have anything else exactly like this to get rid of, and this is something that I would wear over lots of things, the one place I have a slight abundance is vests. Long vests. So sometimes you got to switch gears. So if we're not gonna, because really, the thing that I have to think of, and maybe that everyone has to think of, is I can't outgrow this space. This is what I'm working with. This is what I got. I can't expand into other areas of the house. I can't, put up more wall space for more closets.
Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah,
this is it. And I'm not going to buy 80,000 more hangers.
I've been told if I ever expand out of this room, I have to move out of the house.
Yeah, if you go beyond that room, Nick is going to live somewhere else.
I go beyond the walls of this room. No, it wasn't Nick that said that. I'm pretty sure it was Dad when he built this closet for me.
That's funny.
If I go beyond the walls of this closet,
You need
then
another
I
house.
apparently just got to move out of this house.
That's funny.
I don't know where I'm going to go. Nobody, there was no plan B made. But
so let's look at vests. Okay, so long, gray, super easy to wear over a lot of things. I don't think that would be the one to let go of because it's just too easy to put with anything.
Okay, so what you're doing now, this is kind of what I meant by one of my questions.
Yes.
Even if it's not necessarily the same thing, it's are you going to wear it the same way? So you're going to wear that kimono the same way you would wear one of these vests.
Yes.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be item for item. It's So I have a completer piece that I'm going to wear other things. Completer piece, I think I stole that from Stacey and Clinton back in the day. So I have a completer piece I'm going to wear other things. What other completer piece that I wear over other things right now gets the boot because this one's nicer.
Totally. Yeah, that's exactly where we're going with this. Thank you for making that make sense to people who are like, we went from kimono to vests. What are you doing? This is a vest that I love as well. It hasn't seen a lot of wear lately, I think because I've been wearing more flowy stuff on top or on bottom, and you like to put a flowy vest over something that's already flowy. It's a bit like, slow down. But I do really like this. And I don't think this is the one I want to let go of either.
Okay, so far you have a gray and you have a yellow.
I have a gray and I have a yellow.
Okay.
And
I'm just trying to stay on track. We have a gray and we have a yellow.
And now we have a black thrifted Calvin Klein long one with the nice little shoulder epaulette things. So again, a good basic, even for someone who doesn't wear black, you can always put black over all of the things. So that leaves us with two. One that is not even remotely basic. So this is a darker gray. So I'd have to either look at which of the grays would I get more use out of, and do I need two gray? Or I look at the one that is not even remotely basic, but is actually kind of fun, and sometimes it's hard to wear with things, and decide if this is the one I get rid of. So look at this one. So we have a plaid with a leopard print lining and massive pockets, and it really is. It is a lot of fun. Is it
plaid on the outside? You're too far away for all of us out here to see the plaid.
Sorry. Well, I'm filming on my camera too. Remember, so there will be closer up photos than
Yes,
than
we
just
will get
your
pictures.
view.
Yeah,
but, so I'm just trying to do the button. Yeah, it is a plaid. Like it's a subtle plaid, but yeah, I would say it's a plaid, or maybe I don't know. It's not a houndstooth, but so we got a plaid. We got big like toggle buttons. We got
we got a hood.
We got animal print lining. We got pockets. Like there's something about it that feels oddly Sherlock Holmes-ish, and I don't even know why. Because when have you ever seen Sherlock wear animal print? But it's something about the plaid that makes me think that. I don't know why. So this is just not practical, but really fun. But it's one of those things that how many things can I wear it with? I can wear it over jeans. I can wear it over leggings. I can wear it over, solid things. But I don't own a lot of solid things. So now the question becomes, we have the mustard yellow, we have the black, we have the two gray, and we have the fun one. So do I let go of the fun one? Or do I let go of one of the basic ones?
I would kind of vote for the basic ones because, to be honest, you didn't seem nearly as excited about any of the basic ones as you are about this one. So why would you...
I mean, the thing with letting go of this one is I'd never find something like it again. It just... It
Right.
It kind of makes me laugh. I don't even know why. It just makes me laugh. But do you keep clothing because it makes you laugh?
No, you keep it because it's fun and you enjoy it.
I do enjoy it. Come on. Do you enjoy it?
So I think
Seriously?
that one's... I'm pretty sure I do, even though I can't quite tell that it's plaid. But I'm pretty sure when I see a better picture, the answer will be yes.
I'm getting it very close to you. Now,
yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Okay, so we're down to...
because you still have plain ones. You still have
Oh,
plain
yeah,
ones because
absolutely.
so the mustard yellow was a plain, the black
Yeah.
one was a plain. So now we're down to 2 gray.
2 gray.
So now we have a gray, and a kimono. And the kimono looked rather black / charcoaly gray, did it not?
The one that's coming in is more actually navy
Yes.
blue. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice.
Yeah. So now we're down to like the really, really long kimono vest, sorry, which is more silvery light gray, or the thicker, more woolen one, which is more charcoal, has pockets. This one's Gap. This one's actually sent from Denise too. And then this one is Reitman's. So these are the two that we're down to. The other basic one is the black Calvin Klein. So the thing is, color-wise, the charcoal is very close to the black. So if I wanted variety, I would keep this one.
Right.
Seems
and
logical.
If the dark charcoal one is more woolen, then that means it's heavier and warmer, which sort of looks like the plaid one.
Yeah, makes sense. Which means I'm letting go of the one Denise sent, which I feel bad about, but she would understand.
She would understand.
Denise,
she would want it. She would want it to find a good home where it's going to be worn, not to just hang in your closet.
Well, this is true. And you know, Raquel, sorry, that's my kiddo, my 10-year-old. She was joking about stealing this kimono. I may be able to pacify her with a vest.
Worth a shot.
Let's try that.
That is worth a try. And if that happens, then that would definitely make Denise happy.
That would also make me happy.
True.
So let's try that, shall we?
Does Raquel want to, like, just generally speaking, want a kimono, or she happen to want that particular kimono?
I don't know. She also wanted the jacket, to which I said, nah. But we'll see. Okay, now we're on to another maxi dress. This is going to be hard because I have decided I just want to wear dresses all summer, and I just don't want to bother with anything else. So, but this is also where we get to the fact that I have one on Poshmark right now, so I have let go of one, and another one like this, so I have let go of that. I have that going for me. So let's see what we have in the way of, that's more of a midi dress, that's a maxi dress. This is a maxi dress that I got from a friend a couple years ago. No, I don't think that's the one. The thing is, I don't have a ton that are going to be similar to that. This is the most recent one that I've added in before that one from Poshmark. This is just one I found at Goodwill. It's a Zara high-low one with some ruffles and stripes. I don't know that I have maxi dresses I want to let go of right now.
Okay, so you don't know if we have maxi dresses you want to let go of right now. And I feel that in my soul, because I'm sitting directly in front of my maxi dress friends. So
you're petting them. You know that, right? You're petting them.
I'm in front of my maxi dress friends. This is probably my most recent maxi dress friend. We can show that one later.
Okay, so what do we do? What do we do if I'm not letting go of a maxi dress?
So here's what I'm thinking. If you're not letting go of one right now.
Yes.
But what is happening is that you're still consciously thinking about what's going in there. And you're still, in the back of your mind, there is still the idea that, okay, if I wear this one more often than I wear some of the other ones, then I can revisit which one may be able to go.
Yes, this is true.
You follow me?
Yes, actually,
so
I did.
You're not necessarily just throwing it in there just because. You're putting it in there thinking, okay, I'm going to see how often I'll wear this one, and I can compare that to how often I'll wear the other ones.
The thought process is still in place. Yes, and so I do.
And then in a couple of weeks, I might change my mind, and one of these is gonzo.
Yes, I did. I'm just thinking of the ones that are on Poshmark right now. So I did have one like this. This is more of a midi dress, but it's kind of like pinafore style. I keep using that word thinking it's what I mean, and it might not be, but this one I could kind of wear a t-shirt under it in the fall or just wear it as it is. And I had this one I happened to buy new because I just loved it when it was on sale at just Reitman's actually, so it wasn't expensive. But I had thrifted one that was red and white striped. That's on Poshmark right now too. So I do have 3 dresses on Poshmark right now that I've just listed in the last week and a half. So,
Okay, so
you
you've
know,
listed three dresses. You've listed three
I
dresses
can
that are
justify
on their way out.
anything. Da, 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 da.
You listed three that are on their way out,
Yes.
and you have two that came in.
So I'm still okay.
Right. So speaking of justifying anything, do you want to hear one of my favorite stories? You've probably, well, I think you've already heard it, but I will tell our YouTube friends one of my favorite stories ever from
they want to hear
like my entire retail career.
Yes.
So it was when I worked at the shoe store. So there's two friends shopping for shoes. It's hilarious. I don't know if I've ever laughed this much at customers in my life.
I like them already.
So there was they were two shopping together, and one woman was trying on the shoes, and she really liked them. And the other friend, she asked the friend, okay, what do I do? And the friend was like, all right, I got two arguments ready. One to talk you into them, one to talk you out of them. You just tell me which way you want me to go.
That is so awesome.
And it was the best thing that I have ever heard in my life. She's like, I'm ready. You point me in a direction. You tell me which way you want me to go.
I can talk you into them or out of them, which argument you want. That is the best.
It was so good.
Okay, we are now on to the hot air balloon t-shirt. Pattern t-shirt. What?
I just said hot air balloons.
Oh, sorry. Can you see them? Isn't it so cute?
Oh, they are cute. I like that some of them are black and white, actually. That's neat.
Yeah, it's fun, hey? So, when it comes to pattern t-shirts, a lot of those are folded and hanging out in an area that, I almost tripped over my own shoes, in an area that is slightly awkward right now for me to film and or show. So, we'll work with that in a second. But t-shirts that I can think of that are patterned, my cactus t-shirt from a clothing swap a couple years ago. Total opposite color-wise, so I don't think that's the one to go. My lemon t-shirt is similar color-wise, but that's not going to go because I like it.
You did just bring in a lemon dress, though.
Yeah, but come on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. You are right. But if you're looking at how a person would wear them, I feel like they're two completely different ways of wearing them. That would be my defense for that. And I will stick to it.
So, off the top of your head, in the t-shirt pile, what do you have in there that's sort of a novelty kind of print?
I don't know. Do you see a novelty print? Do you see a novelty print?
It's hot air balloons, so I'm calling it a novelty print because I doubt you have another hot air balloon t-shirt.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just wondering. These are more...
Says the person who has 3 Doctor Who t-shirts and 2 Supernatural.
Yeah. Well, this t-shirt can go. This is a great Free People t-shirt that I thrifted, but I noticed the other day it's worse for wear. It has a hole in it now, so it's not going to last much longer. It has a little tiny hole. And so I thought, I'll just put it with my t-shirts for wearing around the house, blah, 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 like the excuses that you make for yourself. But it's on its last legs. In terms of novelty prints, like I have more slogan t-shirts like Love Can Move Mountains. Gotcha. That's, from a clothing swap, and Be a Good Human and those sorts of things. Be a Good Human one can go. It's a crop t-shirt and it just doesn't get a lot of wear. Mumford & Sons t-shirt from Dear Evan Hansen, Schitt's Creek t-shirts, those are not going anywhere. The Love Will Move Mountains, that one, again, my kiddo might like. And in terms of other, I guess, novelty t-shirts or slogan t-shirts, they're just ones that say things about, being outside or camping or mountain things, because I like to think that I hike more than I actually do. But there we go. Like, one t-shirt's coming in and two have gone out, so I can work with that. Next, we have this. So this is long sleeved and cropped, which is not going to be something that I have much of. But let's see what we have for long sleeves.
That might be closest to your jacket type one, actually, the yellow one, which is...
Actually, you're probably right. And this I haven't worn since... I wore it to a friend's wedding in September of... Oh, if she's watching, she's going to be waiting for me to be like, dude, when did I get married? I'm sorry. Doesn't matter. It was a couple of years ago. It was a fabulous wedding. And that was the last time I wore this. Because, well, I don't know why. I tend to get really, I have a thing with certain sleeves. Sleeves that get in my way when I'm doing things just piss me off. Like, they just are not. So I thought about taking this bell part off the sleeve and just leaving it at this elastic part. If you see that?
Okay.
So that's what I thought about doing. Clearly I haven't done that. So we're looking at these two. Would I wear them similarly? Probably.
Because the jacket is not a whole lot longer than that top.
No, it's really not. It's really not. And if I had to guess, I mean, in terms of, like, how do I put this? One is more, like, updated than the other. Like, which one is more current? It feels like this one. Okay. Maybe that's why I haven't been wearing this one. Maybe I feel like it looks dated when I put it on, and maybe that's what's bothering me. I don't know.
Possible.
All right. Well, that was another easy one because, I mean, it is easy. If I know that I haven't worn this in probably 2 years, maybe more, then decision made. All right. As McConaughey himself would say. And now we are on to the jacket. It's our last one. So this is the faux leather,
nice jacket,
floral bomber jacket. Now, so we have this faux leather bomber jacket. A bit different in that it has a shorter sleeve, and it's plain black. So it would probably go with a few more things. But if we're looking,
looks a little bit heavier. But maybe that's just because it's black on camera.
But similarity-wise, these are the two logical ones to look at, just because they're both black. And then there's also this floral bomber jacket. So print-wise, these would be similar, just because they're both similar. Black florals, right? And then kind of style-wise, these would be similar. Both kind of faux suede, black, short. And then we have these two. Both black. Like, not both black, I was going to say. You know what I'm getting at. So, again, we're back to where we were with the vest, thinking like, do I need two of these that are black, right? Two basic ones like this. Or do I need two that are printed like this? You go to the questions like you said, would I wear them the same way? And oddly enough, if I look at both of these, I don't think I would wear them the same way. I feel like they're totally different.
Okay, do tell.
Well, this one, I just feel like I'd wear over jeans, denim skirt, shorts, tank top, super easy things. This one I feel like I would dress up more.
Okay.
And now I know you could dress up or down either one, but that's my first thought. I'm not sure why that's my first thought, but I think I could easily do that.
Okay, so it comes down to the black ones then.
It comes down to the two black ones because, I mean, let's be honest, I love prints and patterns. This is no surprise to anyone, right? So, but what would you ask yourself about these two? Would you see yourself keeping two that are this similar?
I would have asked myself, would I wear them the same way? That would have been question number one. Question number two would have been, are they or could they potentially be two different seasons? Is one more spring summer-ish and is one more fall winter?
And if you're asking that, this one is much more spring summer-ish. This one is much more fall winter. Like this one is much more lightweight than this one.
Okay, then I think you could keep two of them. So then I think it does come down to both of the black ones. Because to me, it looked like both of those black ones would be the same season. They both looked kind of fall winter, even though one has a bit of a shorter sleeve. It's still a heavier looking jacket.
I would agree, both more fall winter. So just for argument's sake, let's try them both on and make sure that they both fit, because I haven't worn them both in a little while. There's a zipper. So this one, not the greatest fit around the waist. And you know what? I'm already remembering why I didn't wear it a ton. Because I don't like things like this. Around the neck wasn't ideal for me. So the decision again might be made quite easily with this. This might also be a jacket that there's a kid getting some clothes today. Not that she doesn't have any of her own.
Luck out.
But so
I like that one better already. As soon as you pulled that one out of the closet, I was like, oh, I like that one.
Between the two, yeah, this one, and I mean this one, I don't know, has more fun details, like lots more zippers and things, and the belt and the thing and this thing and that thing, and the neck automatically feels better. I don't feel like I'm
closed in.
Yeah. So there we go. 2 prints stay, and 1 black one goes. Because that makes sense for me for the rest of my wardrobe and for the things that I like. I don't have a ton of plain black, and I'm happier keeping 2 patterns than keeping 2 black, which would be the opposite for most people, and that is fine. You do you.